In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Chris Duarte, who is in this year's NBA draft, and let's get down, let's check him out. I personally think that he could be a good impact player for a team that is picking between 10 and 20 in this year's draft. So let's get down, let's check him out and see how good of a game he has. So one thing about Chris Duarte is his ability to shoot the ball, his ability to create a shot for himself, and he's not afraid to shoot a mid-range shot either. He also has the knack of being able to create a little bit of contact so that he can get himself easy baskets at the free throw line. And he's even able to finish after creating that contact against the glass or even shooting a regular shot. He's also very patient. So what we can see here is a couple of jabs, a nice jab step back for a three-point shot. He's able to hit that shot. However, this is the type of stuff that you're going to need to see if you are going to a mid-level team, roughly between pick 10 and 20, where you can be essentially the go-to guy if needed. However, you'll be probably still coming off the bench. Now here we do see a pin down screen for him. The play call was for him to, of course, shoot that shot or attack the basket. Here he's able to shoot from the mid-range distance and hit that shot. He has no issues shooting threes or a mid-range shot. The only thing that I'm really worried about him is here he tries to attack the basket, but a bigger, slower player is able to actually stop him from doing so, but he's still able to pull back for a mid-range shot. So even though he doesn't have the speed to attack the basket, he still has the ability to step back and take that step back mid-range shot and hit it. However, if you're looking for a player to be able to get that ball into the paint so that you can get kickouts for three-point shots, Chris Duarte's not necessarily the player for you. However, he will be one of the ones who could take that shot, however. Here's another example where he tries to attack a slow player. However, he's not able to finish in the paint. However, he's able to hit that step back shot. He also has a very nice shot where he gathers that ball at his waist and he's able to rise up into a set point. Now, he has a greater than even 45-degree angle on his elbow. He has a very deep bend on his elbow, which will give him more power. That will help him from shooting from the three-point line in the NBA. However, that does slow his shot down considerably, which could then become an issue at the NBA level. However, we haven't seen that yet from Chris Duarte, so I'm not too sure if that will even show itself at all. I actually really like to compare him myself to Peyton Pritchard, because when he attacks, he's not necessarily quick enough to beat most of the defenders off the dribble, but he's able to get those mid-range shots or those three-point shots at a very high level. He also does know how to use the screen and roll at a high level. He knows as soon as he gets that switch that he needs to be able to back that defender up onto their heels so that he can pull up for the shot. If you can do this as a player, when you can do a quick jab, pull back, quick crossover, get into a hesitation, and then pull up for your shot. If you can do that and create the space between yourself and the defender, and in this case, almost break the defender's ankles, that's a very simple move, and you should be able to make it quite far on just that one move alone. But you have to remember that basketball, you need to have multiple moves and the ability to attack the basket, and I think that's going to be one of the weaknesses that he has, is his ability to get into the paint. However, when you start getting players who are worried about a center, so for example, if he was to go to a team that had a big center, an example could be the LA Lakers. If he was to go to a team like that with Anthony Davis, using Davis as a screen, there's going to be multiple players, as we see here, who are collapsing on Davis, leaving him wide open, which would then allow him to hit those three-point shots. And of course, the Wizards would be another team with their centers. The Lakers are another team. Another great team that he could go to is the Sixers. The Sixers have, of course, Embiid, and he could really open up the floor for Chris Duarte as well. But it just gets me that he just cannot beat players off the dribble, because he's not like me where I wasn't very fast. However, I could use my body to get my way to the basket. He doesn't have a massive body size, where I was 6'2", 210, 220, and meanwhile, he's nowhere near that. He's one of the slimmer guards, but he's not fast enough to get to the rim, and he doesn't have the size to be able to bully people towards the rim. So I think that's the one thing that's going to really hurt him, is his ability to not get into the key to collapse defenses. I hope that this video helps you understand Chris Duarte, but also become a better basketball player yourself. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.